Buttons. Buttons.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another scene set in The Chronicles of Buttons, Vampire of Buttons.
Buttons.
Yes.
Yay.
Yeah. Um, Tonight, as they eat chocolate buns,
Buttons.
um, Cat has agreed to meet Ocean at a park, or, well, someplace that is available for them to have a private word. Where do you actually hold your meeting with her?
If she'd suggested a park, then a park it is. Yeah, Allie would be happy to meet at any place Ocean feels comfortable at.
Normally, parks wouldn't be the safest places at night, but considering what you are, you don't feel particularly at risk in any way whatsoever.
Okay.
You know,
Cool.
and anybody who
Park.
wants to mug you is in for a very nasty surprise.
Yes. So, whatever park they agreed on, Allie makes sure that she'll be there an hour in advance, and she'll hang up like a string of lights, and she'll put a cloth down, and she'll have flowers and chocolates.
You realize she's undead, right? She can't eat those.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh, she knows. Allie knows. But still. And yeah, she'll wait near a tree, um, like not actually sitting on the blanket just yet. Her bike like parked probably behind a tree, and she'll wait for Ocean to arrive.
Ocean will show up about 10 minutes after your arrival. Oh, hey.
Hey.
She doesn't say anything. She just kind of waits for you to speak. She looks kind of awkwardly at you.
So, as Ellie kind of expected her to start shouting and be angry at her, but yeah. And Ellie will kind of gesture to the blanket and the flowers and says, "I did this. I I first want to say I'm sorry about yesterday. I will explain everything as far as I can. Um, I thought I did something right, and then, like, literally 15 minutes later, they told me that I did wrong. And, yeah, so you want to sit?" She gestures at the blanket.
To She'll go to sit down and will take your flowers and chocolates and looks at them in a somewhat confused, awkward fashion, not really knowing what to do with them, given that she can't really do anything with them.
Ali will look at the chocolates as well and looks at the flowers. As, well, I know you like pretty things, so I picked roses. And I know, like us being what we are, we can't really eat chocolate, but I figured if you would feed it to someone, maybe you could still, like, in that way, kind of taste them. I don't know. I don't know if that shit works, but yeah. Um, else you just give it to someone you like. Look, I got
Okay.
it off the internet. That's what girlfriends like. So, you know, um, yeah. I'm not really good at this romance kind of thing, as you probably guessed. But yeah, I hope you like it. I hope you like the roses at least. They smell pretty, like you.
Why did you do that? Why did you do that in front of everyone?
I didn't realize everyone was watching. That's first, and that's totally on me, and I was stupid for that. So I'm gonna explain you a few things. I can't really tell you everything, um, but I'll try and explain stuff. Um, so do you hear what happened at the London Museum, right? With this Ordo guy
Um,
called Marcus who said something really offensive to people, and everybody ran away and was angry at him.
um, no, I have no idea who the guy is.
I mean, that's fine. Um, I didn't know who he was either, like, before that evening, but I happened to be there, and I thought it was kind of mean because he kind of looked a little lost and didn't really know what he did wrong. And so I was like, fuck it, I'll just hang around, see if there's anything, and then nothing happened. Where everybody was like, doom, and nothing really fucking happened. But you know, I was kind of like, hey, do you want to crash at my place? Because, if something happens, at least there's someone who can sort of like help you out and shit. Um, and he
It's an
said, sure,
interesting
yeah.
pickup line.
So he accepted, and we went to my place, and we, like, nothing happened during the day, which is good. Or at least not as far as I know, anything happened during the day. And then when it was night, we woke up, and there was just nothing there. There was no windows, no doors. Everything was black. Everything was weird, like the place had been robbed of something, like someone had been shuffling things around. And there were no doors and no windows. And it was shadow. So I got a phone call from you, and you were screaming, and you were saying that something was off to you, and you were dying. Then later on, I got another phone call from someone else. It turned out that whatever he'd done wrong, something came for him at my place. And we managed to escape, but shit was bad. I lost my leg when we were making our escape. Um, as Ellie is actually saying this, she's looking at Ocean's eyes specifically, trying to see, like, kind of twisting, trying to see if the light hits it a little differently, if there happens to be a yellow glance in her eyes. Um, so she's kind of looking at that intently. Um, so we kind of escaped this thing, and I went to Sadie, and my grandsire was called in, and she fixed my leg, and she told me that it was something really bad, and it was hunting our kind. And there was no way that I could possibly defeat it or anything, or that we could defeat it, or that it was stronger than all of us, basically. At least that was the idea I was getting. And everybody that I would be close to would be dead as well. So there you have the answer why I didn't return any of your calls or text messages lately. I thought it was better if you just didn't, if you weren't close to me anymore. The only way you wouldn't be close to me anymore if you were to hate me. So that's why I was mean to you yesterday. After you left, this guy walks in and claims he's a hunter, and that we should make everyone aware of this threat going on. And I was like, well, fuck this shit. Like, maybe with all of us, apparently, we could maybe defeat it if we follow his lead and blah, 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 blah. And since I called your name during that phone call that I thought you were, where you were like dying, it might already know who you are, so you might be in more danger than most people, most of us. So I kind of need you to not be mad at me anymore, because I need you to be safe.
Well, I'm not safe. I'm a kindred, so I'm
No,
never gonna be safe anyway. Just kind of comes with the territory, really.
I mean, when we were humans, we weren't safe either. You could still be hit by a car or something. But yeah, it's like bigger danger than usual.
I'm, well, sorry I made a scene at Elysium. It was kind of, feel kind of stupid now.
Yeah, me too.
Do you, do you have a, well, actually, you're a gangrel, so I guess it doesn't matter. But I mean, if you want a place to stay other than the dirt, you know you're always welcome around my place.
Not mad anymore?
Are we still a thing?
Yeah, if you want. I mean, I can get you're mad. I can understand that, but I just need you to be safe first and foremost. Or safer, or at least aware of the fact that there's something bad out there and that it knows sort of your name.
Hmm. I think there's someone we can go to if you want me to be safe. If you want to be safe.
I mean, I do, but this hunter guy kind of made it clear that, the thing that hunts us is sort of like an elder among their kinds of some sorts. So I don't even know, man. I don't even know if any of us is really safe at this point, but I just don't want you to, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want you to die because of me.
I mean, that's not
I
gonna
wouldn't mind
happen.
it if you hate me as long as you would be safe, but it doesn't matter, you know?
Mm, I think I get it now. So, I'm sorry.
Yeah, like I said, me too.
But, maybe if this is such a thing, maybe we should go speak with your vet.
Who?
She's a neonate like us, but she specializes in weird spirit stuff. I mean, I'm not very good at magic. She's a lot better than me.
Honey, I think your magic is the best.
I mean, yeah, but she might be helpful.
I mean, sure,
She,
if you want to.
yeah, she runs that shop. You know the one. Oh, what she call it? The art.
Oh, that the advertisement was about. I saw it,
Oh, yeah,
right?
that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. Yeah, she's a necromancer. She's she
Okay.
she speaks to spirits and ghosts and stuff, and apparently she can even I like I've never seen it, but some people say she can even open a gate to wherever the ghosts come from. I don't know what it's actually called, the underworld, I guess. There's a term for it, or at least the gate. The underworld's the underworld, but yeah.
Yeah.
Um, you could go speak to her.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Cool, okay.
Maybe she likes chocolate.
Maybe. I don't know. You want
That was a joke.
It was funny. Uh, although you should probably get out of here. This place isn't really safe at night, and like homicides all over the news, and I'm pretty sure most of it's to do with us because a lot of us are bad people. But we should probably get out
Yeah.
of here.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Ali will start, like, taking down the lights and
That's
folding up
pretty.
the blankets. Um, Glad you liked it.
That's nice. We should do
I
this
mean,
more often.
if you wanna keep him in your house, I don't have a place to go to anymore.
Yeah, you should probably sort that. I mean, I don't know if you do, but you should probably sort that out with, any of your mortal friends or family who have any that probably worried sick. And Alley Cat, that is very much true because you have looked over your phone over the past night, and it has literally, well, the past few nights,
Hmm.
and there have been a few dozen texts from your brother and from Trenton actually as well. You're asking what the fuck, what happened, what happened, why you wanted by the police, like you haven't come back home, people are saying you're missing, what's going on, do you need help, etc., etc.
She
If you don't
just
call
takes
me,
out
I'm
her
going to the
phone.
police, that sort of thing.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna file a
Ali
missing
takes out her
persons
phone
report.
and looks at it, and it's like,
Eric has lost his shit on your phone.
oh Jesus.
It has literally been like
I don't know.
30 texts plus.
Oh God. She looks back at Oceans. I, I just don't know what to tell him. Like,
I'm not sure
how
how
can I
much I can
fucking
help
explain
you.
this?
I mean, does he know if you're involved in any criminal stuff already?
I mean, not really.
Oh, okay, that might be hard then. You should probably see if you can find someone who can get that off police records. Then I'm sure there's a person. Maybe. I mean, I don't know how Carthian hierarchy works, but maybe your boss, like Stanford or Verve. I mean, Verve and Rodney. I mean, Rodney literally does street races. He has to have a guy in the force, right?
Yeah, I can ask. I know one guy who works for the Force, but he's an Invictus.
I mean, you take what you can get. I don't really like the Invictus that much either, but you know, if you have to keep, there's no one really any better at keeping the masquerade. And I know, I mean, everybody knows they got people all over the force. Wouldn't even surprise them if they ghouled the chief of police or something.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what the price of that's gonna be if I go to a fucking Invictus.
That's fair. Well, if you need any help, I'll see what I can do. I don't really have connections in
Oh,
that direction, but you know me, I'm really precisive.
I know. God, fucking damn it, I know it.
Yeah,
No,
fucking.
I'll ask around uh with my own people first, and also just have a conversation with the guy. By the way, that guy I just mentioned, the Invictus police guy. He's one of, like, he also is looking into the drugs problem.
Oh, cool. Maybe we can all work together. Or maybe can you
Yeah,
stay,
I've spoken with
negotiate or something.
I've spoken with a guy from the Ordo as well. Um, Actually, just had a meeting with him earlier, and he's also willing to you know start operating together, working together. So I was thinking maybe we can have like a kind of a meeting that we can basically all throw our cards on the table and see, like, we can all work for like ourselves and have like small shit solved, and then be swamped by, I don't know, man. Also, it helps if we need to exchange information. If I, like, I'm not gonna lie, I have a huge target of my on my back right now because of this thing happening, and I don't want to see info getting lost because I suddenly disappear. So yeah. I just need to see if Sadie is willing to work together with fucking Invictus. But yeah. But yeah, let's go and find your find that friend of yours.
Yeah, sure. I'll give her a call and see if we can arrange a meeting. She's helped me out a couple times. Always a favor involved though. She's a wheeler
Isn't
and
there
dealer.
always?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not a surprise. But yeah. Well, all right. Yeah, I think that's a good place to end the scene.
Okay. And thank you, Steve, for staying, and see you again in London, the Requiem.
Oh, thank you.
Bye. Buttons.
Buttons. Buttons.